Schedule your appointment with Dr. Brian Flannery today and see why championship-level care isn't just for the pros, it's for you too. Go to atlashealthcenter.net to get started. That's atlashealthcenter.net. Ballers fans, tired of pain hindering your summer plans? Make sports acupuncture part of your healthcare. Specializing in sports medicine, Dr. Tyler effectively addresses ailments with same-day results. Increase mobility, maintain agility, feel stronger, relaxed, and pain-free. Whether you're training for a marathon or wanting to get back to the gym, do the activities you love without hesitation. Schedule an appointment today at Sage Against the Disease Acupuncture in Oakland. Heading to and from Alameda, the Oakland Alameda Access Project, led by Caltrans, is improving connections between I-880, I-980, Oakland and Alameda to help reduce congestion, improve safety, and create better access for drivers, cyclists, pedestrians, and transit riders. During construction, overnight traffic advisories, closures, and transit detours may be in effect near the Boise and Webster tubes. Stay informed before you go by scanning the QR code on the board or visiting OaklandAlamedaAccessProject.com for the latest updates and detour information. District Council 16 represent the best in business: painters, drywall finishers, glaziers, and floor coverers, proudly serving Northern California and Nevada. They stand for top-tier training, great wages, strong benefits, and dignity on the job. Join the International Union of Painters and Allied Trades today. District Council 16, building the future one skilled trade at a time. Named one of the top smash burgers by the San Francisco Chronicle, Fast Times Burgers began at the West Oakland Farmers Market. They're known for their 100% grass-fed beef, duck-fat fries, crispy beer batter tenders, and rich organic soft serve and milkshakes made with strong milk.
We're prepared. Are you? Prepared drinking water for emergencies like earthquakes.
After natural disaster, water service can be disrupted.
With a little bit of German that I studied in
So give your family peace of mind for emergency drinking water. And don't forget your pet.
Masculine or neutral.
Clean food-grade plastic containers. Store 2 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Change tap water every 6 months.
The only one I
Seal
know is
containers tightly in a cool, dark place.
phase expertise, which is crystal, which is the only one that kind of comes together. Everything else is different. Okay, not the show, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for a day of costumes, candy, and creepy fun, because October is way too far away. Today's game features the Boise Hawks and your Oakland Ballers. Please note, the pioneer of the rules state that only players, coaches, umpires, and those allowed access by Ballers management are to be on the field during the game. Fans, please refrain from walking, sitting, running, or playing near the dugouts, as this is strictly prohibited. For your safety, please be alert at all times while you're in Raimondi Park.
A partly cloudy Sunday, but beautiful nonetheless to finish off this 3-game series with the Boise Hawks. Live at Raimondi Park, this is Ballers TV. Oakland has won the first 2 of the series. They go for the sweep today. Welcome inside our press box booth. I'm Tyler Peterson alongside Gareth Kwok. Yesterday, I don't know, we've had a couple game of the years this week. Both have ended in knockout round victories for Oakland, but yesterday in particular was a game that it felt like some of the ones earlier this year where Oakland gives up this lead, the feel-good leaves the ballpark, the place goes silent, but somehow still, Allgaier came through and then Cam Buford won in the knockout round.
I mean, they had belief in that game. Even despite blowing the 3-run lead in the 9th, down to his last down, down to his final strike. Jake Allgaier coming through for his first professional multi-homer game. And in the knockout round, this team just finds a way, even without their guy who typically does it in Tremaine Cobb. Cam Buford with the 1 homer. These last 4 games have been truly something else, and a chance for them to sweep for the second time this season.
Kalura was down to his final strike. He got on base. Allgaier was down to his final strike for a good 5 or 6 pitches, and he hit it out of the ballpark. And we're going to hear from him next, a conversation with Gareth Kwok right after this break on Ballers Pregame.
We're excited to try and bring another championship back to Oakland.
Get some gear, sit back, relax, grab a drink of ice cold candy. We about to put on a show.
Maybe some home runs.
A lot of work.
Say what's up to Scrappy. Prepare to get loud. We're about to bring another championship back to Oakland.
Hope to bring another championship to Raimondi this year.
Get ready for some Oakland Ballers baseball. We're about to run it back.
You know, do it for the town once more. Here we go, here we go. Ballers fan, welcome to historic Raimondi Park here in West Oakland. It is one of my favorite days of the year because it's Halloween in July and we have candy and trick-or-treating all over the ballpark, so make sure you got your trick-or-treat goodie bags. Make some noise if you got some candy already. I would expect more noise out of sugared up people, but I'll let you have that one. Hopefully you came in costume. So far I've seen 3 different people dressed as me, including Peter right there, a camera operator. I'm dressed as an elephant because it's Halloween in July. And we have our favorite friends here from Fairyland representing, helping us out with trick-or-treating. Corkus is even in the house, everybody. We love Corkus. All right, Sam, you're going to throw out this ceremonial first pitch. We're going to see it fly right now. Perfect strike! Thank you for the catch, Malik. All right, take a picture together, and we'll get the show going.
Ladies and gentlemen, I ask the video board now. For this afternoon tonight only, we'll be doing 30% off tickets to any future 2026 regular season Oakland Ballers home game. Just go to tickets.oaklandballers.com and enter the promo code SPIDERWEB.
Welcome back to the Ballers pregame show. Gareth Kwok alongside the third baseman Jake Allgaier, who collected his first 2-homer game as a pro in the win. Jake, first 2-homer game. You're down to your final strike, final outs, hit the game-tying 2-run homer. Just how would you describe the moment leading up to that at-bat?
Obviously, we were winning the entire game. 9th inning, some unfortunate things happen where it doesn't go our way. But as we've seen a lot this year, the game's never over. And JC got on in front of me, worked a really good at-bat. And after seeing him just like go up there 8-9 pitches, just working, like, all right, I know I got to at least do my whatever I can to get on base, at least, and try to give Cam and Jeter a shot behind me. And just battled, fouled off a couple tough pitches, and just got one down in the zone to where I could just be short and threw it, and ended up working out in the end. So, yeah, it was awesome moment to celebrate with the guys.
Well, how did you recover? It wasn't just a couple of foul balls. You foul one off your knee or your ankle? Where did it hit you?
It hit me at the top of the shin. So, yeah, it was a cutter inside, and if I didn't swing, the pitch may have hit. If I didn't hit the ball may have hit me. So it was probably gonna hit me either way, whether I hit it or I missed. So yeah, it definitely still hurts today, but it hurts a little bit less for sure.
Worth the bruise for the homer, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely worth the bruise.
When was the last time you hit 2 homers in a game? Of course, yesterday you're first as a pro. Did you hit any in college?
So I had one multi-homer game at junior college. I hit one from the left side, one from the right side. But yeah, that was the second one of my entire life. I usually don't hit that many home runs, so that was definitely an awesome moment for sure.
Well, as we progress here in the second half, how's the body feeling? I know the shin's a little banged up. The hamstring a couple weeks ago was you were nursing that for a couple days, but how's everything feeling right now?
Feeling good, actually, especially for Game 60. It's a long season, so you go through bumps and bruises, and all the different stuff. But we have a really good trainer, Matt. He takes care of us, whatever we need. So I know, especially when I was going through my hamstring, he was there to help me and help me get back as quick as possible and took good care of me. And even after, still, like, just making sure, building it back up. So hopefully something like that doesn't happen again. So just trying to take care of the body, and our trainer does a really good job.
How would you describe the last 4 games, last 4 wins, considering how the second half started? What's clicked for this team so far the last few days?
I think there's just a lot of belief. Like, you go to Long Beach, one of the best teams in the league, who's definitely had our number, especially at their place, and we end up taking a really close game to where we just felt like we finally got the big hit. I felt like we've been hitting the ball good, just leaving a bunch of guys on base, and we finally got the big hit there, and then to take the crazy game that we had, game 3 with the knockout, 3 rounds. So, I mean, especially after that, they're one of the best teams in the league. I don't know if any other team in the league has beat them in a series. So when you beat the best team in the league in a series, you know that, all right, it is in there. So we just got to keep playing, keep competing, and showing up and doing the best we can, keeping the good energy. So I think the vibes are really good in the clubhouse right now.
Jake Allgaier, our guest here on the Ballers pregame show. Before I let you go, I saw you catching up with your former teammate, Michael O'Hara. What was it like to connect with him and just catch up on some good memories?
Oh, it was awesome. Mo last year was probably one of my best friends on the team. We always were talking all the time, especially when I first got here. He took me in when I first got here in the second half. So he also made one of the craziest catches I've ever seen in his body over there. I was 10 feet away from it in the playoffs last year. So, no, he's an awesome guy, great player, and just love seeing him.
Jake, thanks for the time, and good luck today.
Thank you.
That's Jake Allgaier with us here on the Ballers pregame show. Back after this here on Ballers TV.
Let's meet the boys in blue. Behind home plate, Brian Klein. At first base, Greg Zapolius. And at third base, Dale Gardner.
Welcome back to Raimondi Park, getting ready for Game 60 of the season. Let's turn it over to public address announcer Mark Kahn.
Let's meet the lineup. Starting lineup for your Oakland Ballers. Taking the field with the Ballers will be players from Oakland Knoll Souls Red Sox. Leading off, the catcher, number 18, Jaden Kalora. Batting second and playing third base, number 15, Jake Allgaier. Hitting third, the designated hitter, number 21, Cam Buford. The cleanup hitter, first baseman, number 16, Peter Ibarra. Hitting fifth, the left fielder, number 10, Tristan Moore. Batting sixth, the shortstop, number 6, TJ Rogers. Hitting seventh and playing center field, number 9, Isai Santos. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 27, Noah Blythe. And batting ninth, the second baseman, number 8, Brendan O'Sullivan. On the mound, number 32, Hunter Day. Before we start today's game, we acknowledge that the land where the Oakland Ballers work, train, and play sits on the unceded ancestral homeland of the Ohlone in the territory of Huichin, encompassing regions throughout the greater East Bay area. We recognize that we benefit from living and working on their traditional homeland, and we affirm their sovereign rights as First Peoples. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if able and remove your caps. Presenting the American flag is the color guard from the Golden Gate Area Council, Troops 1015 and 2942. Performing the national anthem is one of our all-time favorites, saxophone prodigy Io Brame, who recently sold out Yoshi's on multiple nights.
Jazzy vibes for a Sunday contest as the Ballers look to win a season-high 5th game in a row. The lineup opposing them brought to you by Rubenstein.
A couple new players for Sean Persky, a little bit of lineup shuffling. Daryl Jackson back in the starting lineup, batting second, and at shortstop, Jeremy Begora, one of their power hitters from a year ago. He is DHing and hitting 8th, but the rest of the lineup back from yesterday, trying to hopefully avoid the sweep for Boise.
Let's look at our two pitchers brewing pitching matchup today. On the mound for Oakland is a right-hander who somehow still doesn't have his first Oakland win, despite some pretty good starts. It's Hunter Day.
Hunter Day coming off a couple of outings against Long Beach, where in his last start gave up a season-high 6 runs in 4 2/3 innings. But before that, he had pitched very respectably, allowed just 4 runs or less in the last 4 starts. So hoping to bounce back after Long Beach was able to figure him out. Maybe first time against Boise, he'll find a little more success.
Joe Skapinets is the left-hander opposing the Ballers today. Some good strikeout to walk numbers, but has been hit around a little bit in the Pioneer League. Let's look at the defense today now, as Blythe will return in the lineup. He'll be back in right field. A little bit surprised maybe to see Nick Leahy not starting in a game that features a left-handed pitcher, but how do you take Brendan O'Sullivan out of the lineup right now?
Yeah, O'Sullivan's been arguably the best hitter in July, just someone who's been receiving more playing time because of the bat, so have to respect that. And of course, it's sometimes what have you done for me lately business, and Aaron Miles is riding the hot hand right now.
Back-to-back games with home runs as well, not too shabby. See the Pelotteros jersey for this Sunday, and ever since we got those white hats, I've liked them. Now, if you want another reason to root against the Hawks, they're wearing Angels uniforms today from their former affiliates, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It says Hawks across the chest, so you can boo them some more if you so desire.
I was wondering what the color scheme was when they lined up for the national anthem.
We'd also like to welcome in our Boise audience watching and listening in the Gem State. The first pitch is low at 106.
Time of the first pitch, 1:06 p.m.
A.J. Folds yesterday led off the game with a home run. It's a quick 2-0 from Hunter Day. He's done a pretty good job of not letting too many extra men on base. He's only given up 14 walks, hasn't hit a batter. Has allowed a few hits, a soft throwing righty. It's ball 3. Calling balls and strikes for the first time this year is Brian Klein. We'll see Greg Sapolius at first and Dale Gardner at third. Now, that does tell me that whatever injury that Bill Shortridge sustained yesterday has now kept him out of this Sunday contest. And we hope that Bill is doing all right. TJ Rogers has range, but not that much range, as it's hit right back up the middle for a base hit. He nearly got to the spot, though. Here's Darryl Jackson. Jackson had the night off last night after lining out 3 times on Friday. Shortstop is hitting .285. He's driven in 42 runs this year for Boise. And there's the first hit batter for Hunter Day this year. This was only a matter of time after I had mentioned it. And now a third place hitter who is not afraid to drop down a bunt. It's Ethan Underwood.
Day operates with a 3-pitch mix. The fastball will sit right around the mid-80s, 85, 86. Changeup has been one of his best secondary pitches, and he does have the slider.
Ballers allowed a run to the Hawks in the second on, there is the bunt, it's fouled straight back. On Friday, allowed a run to the Hawks in the first yesterday. They're only, I believe, 9-16 when the other team scores first. It's not a very good record, but they had to come back twice. Tell me if I have that right or wrong. Early show. It's a good one. It's Day's, and it is just in time. Nice bunt, nice play from the pitcher on the sac 1-3. If you're coming off the mound and calling off your third baseman who has momentum coming into that ball, then you better make a good throw, and Hunter Day did.
Yeah, you better make that play if you're going to call off Allgaier, who's technically charging in. Day did a nice job to shift the momentum all the way back to first base after picking up the baseball. And perhaps maybe get another ground ball, trade the second out for a run here.
Here is Ryan Riccio, who loves that first pitch. This is hit to Rogers. And there is the second out. It scores the first run. And the Hawks have put the first run on the board in all 3 games. Riccio has done a lot of first pitch swinging in the series so far. And all in all, I think Hunter Day will take that, especially if he can retire Avery Neves, who strides to the plate now. Now, before we get too deep into this ball game, we have to talk about one of the results from yesterday. And that would be, how do I put this? There's not often times where you score 18 runs in a game like Great Falls did and get absolutely obliterated. They lost 40-18 in Idaho Falls last night, which would be a barn burner football game.
It's like a college football game.
Much less one that occurs in professional baseball.
Like a non-conference college football game, week 0.
That's like Alabama against Middle Tennessee State.
Or like the Citadel.
The Citadel, yeah. That's like sometimes when you have like...
No disrespect to the Citadel, but it's just
well,
the nature
San Jose
of it.
State sometimes goes down to Starkville or something, you know?
Or like Oregon, right?
Yeah.
Just the nature of it.
Oregon plays Portland State. I mean, it was... I don't even know what to make of that. The runner goes, Kalura's throw, and boy, he is out. Caught at third on an 0-2 pitch. And Kalura guns out Jackson, the caught stealing 2-5. A run for the Hawks on the RBI ground out. Some good work from Day to get out of the jam as best he could. And the Ballers bat for the first time after this break. 1-0 Boise.
Scrappy ate way too much Halloween candy. He's not going to be here today, but his friend Corcus is here. So Corcus, maybe we say a little, get well soon, Scrappy. Scrappy left Halloween candy all over the park though, so come by all these tables, you can trick or treat with everybody. And Corcus, last time you were here, we were celebrating Fairyland's 75th anniversary, and I know you have a big show coming up. Can you tell us about it?
We do. We've got Oakland's Magic Kitchen coming up Saturday with power and water. Come eat and watch me hang out with the chef.
That sounds amazing. I've been going to Fairyland personally since I was a baby. It's one of my favorite places in the world. If you haven't been there, you have to check it out. Also, we have Michael O'Hara in the house. Michael O'Hara, the Mo Show, interviewed you for it. Do you remember Michael?
I do remember Michael. That was a lot of fun last year. Although I heard he played for the other team now.
That is true. But you know what Michael would like? He would like it if we did a Let's Roll for chance. Let's get people going. Ready for this? 1, 2, 3. Let's go, Oakland! Let's go, Oakland! Let's go, Oakland! All right, Corcus! Thank you!
Leading off for the Ballers, the catcher, number 18, Jaden Kalora.
Here's the Ballers lineup brought to you by Rubenstein as Jaden Kalura stands in.
Kalura, Allgaier, Buford. It's Blythe who gets the start today, batting 8th after getting the day off yesterday.
It's the righty, not the lefty, the righty, Joe Skapinets. He bats lefty, and the reading comprehension on my part was not very good. 1-1 to Kalura, who drew a big walk in last night's comeback in the 9th. Skapinets this year is making his 10th start. A 9.07 ERA, a 2-4 record. Played at a college that one of our favorites played at, Lafayette College. College of Paul Friedman, Adam Bogosian, who is now a Fredericksburg National after his call-up last week. 2-1 is low, 3-1.
Right, about time he got called up to single A.
Unfortunately, one of our Ballers got released from a system as well.
No.
The first one, Danny Kerwin, was let go of the Red Sox. Rolled over to Underwood. And there's one away. Yeah, Danny Kerwin, the numbers were really good in 2025. This year in High A, struggled. And we're not sure what's next for him. But we wish him, of course, all the best. He was the first one picked up by an affiliate. April of 2024. Never played with Oakland. We can try to Photoshop him in a Ballers hat, but we had no official pictures of him. Same can be said for Grant Manning, who we talked to for about a year and a half, finally signed, was going to will be a starter for us this year, and then just skipped a step and went straight to the Nationals. Yes, and Ben is right. He did just get called up to High A, which is the Wilmington Blue Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thank you. So like a true former Carolina League broadcaster? So I thought that's where you were. No?
Eastern League.
Well,
Eastern
before
League.
that.
Before that, well, the Draft League. The Keys were a former Carolina League team. That's right.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
Now they're in the South Atlantic League. Keys and the Blue Rocks are in the same league.
Then my mistake.
AKA the Sally League.
Frederick Keys, one of the few teams named for a man.
Yes.
Allgaier, weakly to short. And Jackson throws him out, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 21,
Here's the designated hitter, Buford, who is hitting in a much more familiar third spot in this series. 273 for Cam, 6 home runs, 28 RBI. He won it yesterday in the knockout round, beating Wyatt Grant 1-0. Slider from Scapinets for ball 1. 1-0 Hawks on an RBI ground out in the first if you're just joining us. Ballers will have a 3-game series up in Yuba for the first time this year. Gareth, enjoy the chickens.
The Roosters or the Chickens?
Both? That's
Both?
true. I guess,
Okay.
it's only the cock that crows, is that right?
Okay.
Or do the hens crow as well? They do not. Okay, that's what I figured.
Well, luckily I do come in prepared with the
That's
eye shade,
true.
eye shade, earplugs. Yeah,
Actually,
you go ahead, make
yeah,
fun.
you're gonna be more prepared than anyone.
Oh yeah. You know, I didn't used to be like this, but something clicked, and now I'm very particular when it comes to my sleeping habits.
One weekend at a spa changed your life.
I wish it was a spa.
Full count to Buford. We will be back on Friday for the start of a 6-game series against the Red Pocket Mobiles. That is a great take by Cam. And Scapinets almost wanted to tap his head.
Well, it's a great take because that's a pitch that's given them trouble a lot this year, that slider away. But he recognized it early, laid off, and perhaps maybe the plate discipline starting to improve on that pitch.
Here's Jeter Ibarra, who is trying to hold the league lead after 2 more home runs yesterday from Justin Trimble in that 40-run game for Idaho Falls. He swings and misses through the first pitch. It's 0-1. Got his 23rd home run yesterday. 19 doubles as well. He's driven in 61 on the year. Buford goes. It's down low. That's a decent throw from Grant, and he's gone. Grant has thrown out 2 runners in 2 days, and the inning is over. We head to the second. It is 1-0 Hawks on Ballers TV.
Avoid parking and other traffic hassles by taking part in the game. It's a great way to get out and about and enjoy all the Bay Area has to offer, like rooting for your bees. Visit BART.gov/Bartable for other fun Bartable adventures and download the official BART app to plan your trip. Down to you, Casey.
Thank you, Mark. It's time for our first installment of Green vs. Gold. If you have a green wristband, make some noise. If you have a gold wristband, make some noise. All right. If your team's green, you're rooting for Bobo. If your team gold, you're rooting for Sunny. And let's see those sparks hearts go. All right, here comes the race. Oh, by the way, Foley over here is Team Blue. Boo, Team Blue. And green's off to a big head start. cheer for your car? All right, Sonny, you want to cheer for your car? All right, go green. Blue is lingering in the back there. It's between green and gold right now, but I see blue charging a little. There's green, there's gold. Gold to the lead, and the Strickly Comets team goes!
Golden now leads 1-0. Remember, the winning team's wristband, you get a special prize at the end of the game. Eyes up for the press box. Tyler, here's your fourth prize. Leading off from left field.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. It's 1-0 Hawks here in the top of the second on our annual Halloween in July. Hunter Day throws a first pitch strike to Avery Neves, who's wearing a different uniform today to try to confuse us.
I'm getting major Anaheim Angels throwback vibes.
That's exactly right, which I said. Again, if you're an Oakland fan, you can root against them more.
Where's Troy Gloss from Long Beach? Can he throw on these uniforms for one more day?
I was going to say, JT probably wore these as well as a member of the Angels. Maybe Troy.
They're growing on me. They're growing on me.
Got him. Nice pitch from Day. His first K of the day. Here's Mike. Mike's been the beer batter now all 3 games, and it feels like he gets to 0-2 and then puts the ball in play in every at-bat. Mike, who we are absolutely having a total great time having him back in the town. So far this series, only 1 hit as he grounds out to O'Sullivan for the second out. I think my favorite at bat so far from O'Hara was yesterday when he popped out in a pretty crucial spot, and Allgaier made a great play right against the net, and everyone booed because they wanted the third strike.
Yeah, he's been keeping the fans on their toes, not giving them truly what they want though, as we all know.
Here's Wyatt Grant, who is catching for the second straight game and who lost the knockout round yesterday to Cam Buford. And I was thinking about that yesterday, and I don't know many catchers who catch 9 innings and then are asked to do the knockout round.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like tossed that thought around in my head for a little bit to see whether or not that would have had any impact on his performance.
Are you allowed to use someone not in the starting lineup?
Yes. Jeter, not this time. Base hits are right. You can use any active player, and the person that throws the pitches has to be a rostered coach or player.
Okay.
So you couldn't have someone come out of the stands and throw it, or let's say you had
someone's dad.
Yeah, or if they're on your roster in some capacity, then you can have them throw. Like, let's say we had a guest instructor here, right? He couldn't come out and throw if he was a really good bullpen thrower. First pitch strike to Jeremy Bagora, who we did not see yesterday. The DH today. He homered for the only run of Friday's contest in that complete game by Griffin Smith. Sends us to center field. Santos got a great jump, and it's the final out of the second. Ballers trail 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the second on Ballers TV.
Was a Joe Montana football outfit with a plastic helmet. I'm definitely trying to wrap my head around the wall. But Sullivan costume, Anakin Skywalker, Dawson, Jr.
For Halloween, I was actually one time a Lieutenant Dan.
I had the wheelchair, had my legs behind me, and I tied my pants up, tied a knot, put newspaper on the
The Harvey costume I had was actually a vending machine that my dad made. It had real candy and other type of snacks in it, and it had a little code on the side where you would type in a number on a piece of paper. It was pretty cool.
The best Halloween costume I had was Frankenstein. I had the face paint, the balls, the suit. I actually looked pretty good. I won the Halloween costume contest. So that's it, Frankenstein. See, when I was like 7, I was a bubble. I don't know. My mom put me in that. I didn't get big. So I thought that was the best Halloween costume I ever had was probably zombie ninja. I did a lot of zombies. I was a zombie biker, a zombie baseball player. So I just like zombies.
Sums him up for me.
Heffernan Insurance Brokers has been helping people make smart decisions since day one, offering business insurance, personal home and auto, employee benefits, and retirement and wealth management. Make a smart decision for your business or family today. Visit Heffernan Insurance Brokers online at hefins.com.
A new at-bat for Jeter Ibarra after Buford was caught stealing in the first inning. Left at the altar with the bases empty. We'll give it to you again. 342, 23 bombs, and 61 RBI. Not to dwell too much on it, but again, yesterday, the Idaho Falls Chuckers scored 40 runs in a baseball game. And I don't know what that team meeting must have been like for Sean Repe and company. But Great Falls has come out with a 4-run first inning. Got to do that 10 more times now. And
how long was the game, was my question.
It was exactly 4 hours.
Okay. That's actually not bad as I thought for a game that had 58 combined runs.
Now the major league record is it 31 by the Rangers?
I think it's 31 or 33. 33 runs by the Rangers back in 06.
Jeter Ibarra, can you say Ricky? His 24th homer of the year. We are tied. Boise closing in on Christian Almanza.
Home run number 111 on our Sonic Internet home run tracker. He's done this all year, folks. Just takes it backside in a 2-strike count. Doesn't have to do too much to it to take it the other way on this warm day in Oakland. 1-1 our score.
Trevor Moore now. Moore hitting .294. This is his 6th game as a baller. When we got the video in the offseason on Jeter Ibarra, you had a great look at the side angle there of the swing of Ibarra. We saw that swing and we thought, yeah, that'll play. Tristan Moore to right. I don't think it has the distance, and it's caught on the track.
Now batting the shortstop, number 6, T.J. Rogers.
Here's T.J. Rogers now. His 3rd Oakland game. Gareth, let's look at our Caltrans keys to the game.
Well, Jeter did it just a batter ago, but leadoff hitters, getting the leadoff man on and keeping this offense engaged, then went stagnant yesterday in the middle frames. So if the leadoff man can get aboard, keep the offense engaged, I think that'll be one key to success. And then for Hunter Day and this staff, keeping the ball on the ground, stay on the ground, use that defense behind you, and Oakland should be on their way to a sweep of Boise.
Rogers takes low. In his first 7 pro at-bats, he has 3 hits, 3 runs, a homer, and 2 RBI. Not a bad start. Now he takes ball 3. Rogers, the 4-year starter at the University of San Francisco. Just finished up his final college career. A player who I've gotten to know from a distance pretty well with the work I do with the Dons. There's strike 1. And with the absence of Tremaine Cobb, an opening for him to make an impact here in the second half. Ooh, he tried to time that one up and took a pretty good swing, but just a bit underneath it. 3-2. I think he got a pitch to do some damage with.
Yeah, that's not really where Skapinets wanted that breaking ball. Operates with 5 pitches, a fastball, slider, cutter, changeup, and curveball, but it's mostly fastball, slider, and cutter for Skapinets.
So we'll see a payoff. And Rogers swings and misses. It's the first K for Skapinets. And he gets him on what looks like, is that the cutter there?
That might have been the cutter right there. Perfectly placed on the outside. That's why he's got 56 strikeouts now and 46 and 2/3 innings.
Eastside takes ball 1. Santos now with 19 doubles on the year, hitting .295. Got one right down the first baseline yesterday. Ripped foul by Santos. Heads up. Oh. As we said, it's our annual Halloween in July game, and the Ballers are 2-0 on Halloweens. Trying to keep that streak alive today. And I want to say, at the risk of being wrong, that at least one of those 2 games was a walk-off. Tapped. Foul. Well, Brian Klein right there. Eastside didn't know where it was.
I was about to say, Eastside better start running.
We're going to have a pretty good shot at it right here. That's off the plate. Is it field on the plate or behind it? Just behind it. That's how close. 2-2 now in the dirt. Now that ball can hit foul and roll forward and still be a fair ball.
Or if it's on the plate, he can pick it up. That's a fair ball.
3-2, he swings and misses, chases the off-speed pitch. And we move on to the third. Things are tied up here at Raimondi on Jeter Ibarra's 24th homer of the year.
Founded by the late Kirk White, his legacy continues through his wife Lori and daughter Taylor, keeping the great family-friendly action alive for generations to come.
Time for another edition of Green First Goal. I've seen a lot of ice cold candies around the park today. I've even seen a lot of Casey's, including our camera on Peter right there. Ice cold. This is the real ice cold, though. If you're rooting for Team Green, you want Zach to win. If you're rooting for Team Gold, you want Green to win. And they're going to pick up this bucket, and what are they going to say? Ice cold. All right, you're already in position, Zach. Let's go Team Green first. We're going to pick up the bucket and yell, ice cold. That was pretty good. That was
team goal. And gold now leads 2-0. Remember, the goal of the team's wristband, get a free prize at the end of the game. Leading off third baseman number 2, John Kyle.
Welcome back to Ballers Baseball on Ballers TV. Tyler Peterson and Gareth Kwok in our game between the town and the city of trees, Oakland and Boise. Did you know that one?
I did not. That's their nickname?
City of Trees. And technically, the stadium for the Hawks, Memorial Stadium, is in a different city. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's like, I think it's like something Garden, I want to say maybe. Is it Garden City? I was taken for a strike. Memorial Stadium in Boise, Idaho. I'm trying to think of what it is now. 0-2, swing and a miss by Pyle. 2 Ks for Day. I want to say it's Garden City.
Garden City?
Is that what it is?
Boise City? No.
Look up Memorial Stadium for me in Boise. See what the address says. Here's Folds.
$5,600 North Glenwood Street.
Here you go, Memorial Stadium in Garden City, Idaho. There we are.
Okay.
These glasses that I wear, that the lenses are all scratched up from the polarization, I bought these in 2021. My last pair of Oakley frog skins broke, and the closest Oakley store in the state of Idaho was in Boise. So I had to wait until we took a trip to Boise. I went to some Boise mall and bought these and had these ever since.
No way.
Running 5 years on these babies. 2-1 is past the glove of Allgaier. Second hit for A.J. Folds.
I've only been to Utah once in my life. That was to Salt Lake City to cover an Arizona State-Utah football game on the campus of
Rice Eccles.
At Rice Eccles. That's a very underrated stadium. That was then in the Pac-12. It was nice because it was October. The leaves were changing. It was just a really pretty weekend. I would definitely like to go back.
You know, for all of the conference realignments and for the fact that Utah and Colorado were a little bit like stepchildren coming into the Pac-10 to Pac-12, I always enjoyed games between those two schools. In fact, my first football game I got to call at ASU was between those two teams.
Really?
Pop out by Jackson, and there's 2 away.
I have not been to Boulder personally, but I've heard it's very nice.
You can ask Laura Geist all about Boulder.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's right.
Underwood. There goes the runner. Wild pitch as Folds took off.
Yeah, once he saw the ball go in the dirt, he took off, and I think Calora was a little bit caught by surprise that he was taking off for second base because he kept it in front of him.
Yeah, the ball pretty much just sat at home plate. I think Calora was caught by surprise. So a strikeout, a single, and a pop out. Now a runner at second with 2 outs. Underwood swings and misses. Well, with what Hunter Day might lack for the upper 90s velo, he makes up more than 4 in the off-speed department. Jetery Bark. The inning is over, just a hit for the Hawks, and we move to the bottom of the third, tied at 1 on Ballers TV.
The Celebrate Sensational Squad, our official over 50 touring group, is back, and they are bringing some hardware. They recently won a national championship in LA. Congrats to the SAS Squad. Leading off, the right fielder, number 27, Noah Blake.
A 1-1 ball game here in the bottom of the third. Live from West Oakland, Raimondi Park. I said partly cloudy Sunday afternoon at the start of our broadcast. We are fully sunny now.
And that early morning fog burned off real quick.
Had the farmers market behind center field going good today. Blythe takes strike 1. Noah at 296, 8 home runs and 36 driven in. Blythe, then O'Sullivan, and back to the top of the lineup in Kalura. That's hit into left field for a base hit. Just waited on the breaking ball. 105 off the bat. Leadoff man on for Oakland. It's their second hit. Again, we'd like to welcome in our listening audience or our viewing audience from Boise. You can jump into our YouTube chat if you like and interact with us and our fans. We invite all of our listeners to become part of the broadcast with us. And we hope you're enjoying a very happy Halloween in July today at the ballpark. A lot of the fans got trick-or-treat bags when they walked in today. Brendan O'Sullivan on a little home run streak. Back-to-back games with 2-run shots. 346 his average for the year.
And I won't tell anybody either. We're good.
I think Wyatt Grant has showed the ability to throw out runners anytime, anywhere. I think of the throw out of T.J. Rogers yesterday on a 75-mile-an-hour breaking ball. He got Rogers by plenty.
Oh, yeah. It's a plus arm behind the plate.
So Oakland's going to have to really pick its spots. Their top base stealer is out with a leg injury. Right 2-1. Blythe back to the bag on 3 steps.
Two and one. No outs. Maybe not yet a hit and run.
Now 3-1. Maybe with 1 out.
Yeah, I was going to say with 1 out.
And Blythe's got good enough speed to pull that off. Let's say O'Sullivan doesn't get a fastball. He gets some sort of breaking ball down and away. He might have a shot at getting to second. Sullivan just checking with the umpire to see how much more of that zone Skapanitz has to work with. 3-2. Second throw over. Well,
can widen the lead a little bit.
Blythe goes. Look out. Sounded like it hit something.
Yeah.
It did not, apparently. It's a walk. Is that just the glove again? What? 2 days in a row where I thought it hit something. It sounds like
no, your ears
guard.
You don't have to go to the ear doctor. I'm telling you that. You're hearing what I'm hearing too.
Sean Persky taking a slow walk out to the mound. What is an ear doctor, by the way? It's an ophthalmologist?
Ophthalmologist?
Do we have any ophthalmologists in chat?
Thanks for coming out to Raimondi. And we want to welcome the Divine Nine who are in the house today.
Whoa, here we go.
You want to try pronouncing that?
Otolaryngology.
Gology. Rhingology.
Rhingology?
Otolaryngologist, who diagnoses and treats conditions of
Oh,
ear, nose.
I see. An ear, nose, and throat doctor. It's too hard for us to say. So we just call them ear, nose, and throat doctors.
Yeah.
It's a lot to specialize in, the ear, the nose, and the throat.
I was going to say, it's already, they got a lot on their plate already between like the eye doctors or, your general internists, whatever.
I imagine with those three areas, there's a lot of mucus going on.
Oh, yeah. I guess, all connected one way or another, so it just makes it easy to specialize in all 5 departments.
Kalura, 2 on, nobody out in the third. Defense is playing behind both runners. He swings and fouls it away. In at third is Pyle, who is wanting to turn 2. Kalura is not putting down a bunt.
Ballers have only laid down 2 sacrifice bunts the entire year.
And maybe when you're in a league where a team can score 40 runs, you take your luck with the bat. Oh, Kalura's going to challenge.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball. Oakland has 2 challenges remaining.
He gets that one right. And that's a pretty good spot because that turns a 1-2 count into a 2-1 count.
That was good. Ball or 2 off the plate on the outside.
Blythe at second, O'Sullivan at first. 2 high, 2 outside. What do you got on that one?
A little high.
A little high?
A little high.
Kalura has the smallest strike zone on the team at 5'8". A little out in front. And it's out of play. 3-2. No one's holding on these runners, but if they're going to go, they got to get an awful big jump. The ground ball slowly hit. Underwood gets one, no return throw. So first and third are the base runners. And here is one of yesterday's heroes anyway, Jake Allgaier. A ball in the air is the assignment for Allgaier. With 1 out in the inning, I don't know if you try to put something on. He swings and misses through the off-speed pitch. Not necessarily a straight steal for Jaden at first, but something to maybe draw a throw with Blythe at third.
Yeah, I mean, JC got decent speed for a catcher.
Well, for a guy that hit 2 home runs yesterday, you might want him to just sort of take his at bat too. Allgaier, I think, maybe a little upset at himself. He's gotten 2 pitches that he might think he could have done something with.
He's someone who feels like he can do damage with any pitch, regardless of where it's thrown, regardless of what pitch he receives. Holds himself to a very high standard.
His 43 RBI are second most on the team. It's a nice take, and not a bad pitch at all by Skapinets. He has thrown 50 so far in the game. Ballers looking to take the lead for the first time today. Way in front of the plate, and a lot to handle for Grant.
It's a great block.
Count is even at 2. Just a bit out in front. That's a good take by Allgaier. We run full. I would be surprised now if Kalura runs. I would. Foul back, got a fastball on 3-2. Now that's a pitch that he used some good effect on TJ Rogers, was the 3-2 fastball. And it's got some good 2-seam run to it as well. Another long at bat for Allgaier. Off the fists, and it's an RBI hit. Had to pull the hands in, got 89 on the knuckles. 2-1 Oakland.
'89 right in on the hands. He sees 8 pitches once again, and his ability to fight off pitches, work starting pitchers, and then just deflate them with base hits is just, it's just such a skill.
Cam Buford takes a slider for strike 1. Oh, excuse me, he did take it for a strike. It was a late call. Now that one I could tell from here. It is overturned. I could tell you from here that that would have been overturned. No problem for Cam. I had misspoke, and then Klein called it. That one's a strike. That's a nice comeback pitch by Skapinets. Buford gets under it. That's a long run for Folds. It is going to fall. That's a single. And he didn't pick up the ball just cleanly, so Allgaier had to race to second and had enough time. They're loaded.
Well, Allgaier was still almost by first base. I mean, he hadn't gotten much of anything of a secondary lead up until that pop-up dropped, and then he had to book it to second base. Bases loaded. Pioneer League's home run leader at the plate.
Would Troy Percival walk Ibarra intentionally here? That's what I would want to know.
Give him the Barry Bonds treatment.
Yeah. Who was it that did that? I'm trying. It was Buck Showalter. You're absolutely right, Booney. For the D-backs?
Yeah. Back at Candlestick. It worked, right? Yeah, it worked.
0-1 to Ibarra. 2 grand slams for Oakland this year. The top hand for Ibarra comes off the bat.
Adley Rutschman might have gotten that treatment in college, too, at Oregon State.
Do you know what? It's funny you say that. That does sound familiar. And I think it also paid off for that club, didn't he? 0-2. Ibarra swings and misses. But there's, I would say, having watched some over 250 plate appearances by Jeter Ibarra, if there's one pitch that you can get him on, it's a back foot breakable.
Yeah, that's where Skapinets executed the scouting report well, targeting that back foot. Needed a strikeout, he got one, and he's 1 out away from minimizing the damage here.
Tristan Moore swings and misses. That's a nice swing from Moore. Go up there and try to do some damage. Oakland has taken the lead on a RBI single by Allgaier. One and one. Got a breaking ball, and just might have been, you could see the hips just slightly move in a way that Moore wasn't timed up for.
He's hung a couple of those breaking balls, and he's gotten away with them. It's only a matter of time before a baller lands one.
A choke up on the bat. He takes that in the dirt. I like the 2-strike approach from Moore. You don't see that a ton from this team this year, but Moore is a guy who's not afraid to get an extra inch on that bat, and look at that knob right now.
Yeah.
I mean, there is some distance between knob and pinky. Trying to put a ball in play on 2-2. The 67th pitch for Skapinets, and now he steps off.
Well, it's a guy who realizes, hey, there's enough power in my swing where I can shorten up, choke up, sacrifice a little power for control to get the job done here.
And he just fights that off. And that's the approach there. You got a fastball off the plate, throws the bat at it, tries to make some contact, and he'll see another. An off day for Boise in their bullpen. They'll need it. Skapinets at 67 pitches. He's only allowed the 2 runs right now. Two might have chased there. He stays alive. A fly out to right field to the track for Moore in his first at bat. Swing and a miss. 90 above the hands. And Skapinets gets his 4th K of the day. But the Ballers do take the lead on an RBI single. They do lead the bases loaded. They lead 2-1 after 3.
Sunday afternoon to celebrate their birthday.
All right, it's Family Day at Monty Park, and when it's Family Day, we do Oakland Zoo Trivia. I'm here with Maddie and her brother Darth Vader, and we're going to do a trivia question. Let's see, Maddie, what our Oakland Zoo Trivia question is. Oh, it is a baby possum is called a... Joey. You think it's Joey? Let's see the answer. She's right. And she gets a family four-pack to the Oakland Zoo. You can take
first baseman, number
Happy
20,
Sunday here from Raimondi Park in West Oakland. The Ballers looking for a sweep through 3. It is a 2-1 Oakland lead as Ryan Riccio, the rookie out of Richmond, faces Hunter Day to begin the 4th. Along with Tyler Peterson, I'm Gareth Kwok. Thanks for tuning in. Whether you're tuning in via our YouTube channel or through the Home Team Network. 0-2 on Riccio. Day has tossed only 32 pitches through 3 innings. Faces the middle of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 for Boise. Strike 3. As Day pulls the string, it's his 3rd strikeout of the day for Day.
He's got that thing really spinning right now. That slider has been the out pitch on all 3 strikeouts.
1 down for Avery Neves. His season high for strikeouts this year is only 4. He's done it twice against Modesto and Long Beach. Facing a new team for the first time.
It's not an easy take for Reeves there. That's a pretty good looking pitch from Day.
Got the outside, but Neves is going to challenge.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball. Boise has 2 challenges remaining.
So 3 challenges in this game. All 3 have been overturned. 2 from Oakland, 1 from Boise. Just foul. 2-2. Well, this is the last meeting between these 2 sides this year. Just a quick 3-game visit for the Hawks. Their trip down here to Northern California started in Yuba Sutter. Took only 1 of 3 against the Freebirds, and now trying to at least make it a happy flight or bus ride back, however they're traveling.
For what it's worth, Oakland will have the tiebreak for any possible playoff ties.
3-2. Hawks will host Glacier this upcoming week. 3-2 is a little high. Neves draws the walk.
So much better at bat from Neves, who's able to spit on 3 consecutive balls there.
So here comes O'Hara, the former baller. Rounded out the 2nd in his first at-bat. Well, Brian Klein's given that outside part of the strike zone today, folks. Generous outer portion of the zone right now. One ball and 1 strike. Two and 1. Hey, was that the earliest Boise has used a challenge this weekend?
Yes, absolutely, by far.
Because all their other challenges, I feel like, had to have been within, what, the 8th inning or later?
The final 2-3 innings, absolutely.
Avery Neves said, I'm challenging no matter what. I'm not waiting until the 7th or 8th inning if I feel like I'm getting screwed over. 2-2. Danville native, back at home for the weekend. Stays alive.
He's the beer batter, but he's almost impossible to strike out. He's struck out 23 times in 116 at-bats.
It's like a boss mission in a video game. You just keep trying and trying to slay him, but he stays upright.
You're 2 days late on that one, my friend.
Hey, still a little bit of relevance. 3-2.
I don't know if Neves would go here, but Boise's been very aggressive with their ground game.
He goes. And we'll do it again. This will be the 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up here between Day and O'Hara.
Well, he got O'Hara to try to protect the ball below the zone. And when you're in protect mode, you're not necessarily trying to pull the ball. I would go right back to that same spot.
O'Hara has only struck out 23 times this year. Spin.
Oh, Neves was going the other way. But he got back in time.
Feet were stuck a little bit in the dirt. Only 23 strikeouts and 116 at-bats for O'Hara. Runner goes. Ball 4. So he draws a 9-pitch walk. Back-to-back walks issued by Day, and the tying run is in scoring position.
Well, it's been back-to-back walks, but both all the way down to 3-2 each time, and a total of 5 foul balls in those 2 at-bats. That's pushing Day's pitch count now up over 50. Needs to get back to the ground balls.
Correction, at the plate, catcher number 28, Wyatt Grant.
So Wyatt Grant will come up to the plate. Oh, 1-1. Grant, 26 years of age, first year in the Pioneer League after a couple of seasons in the Pecos League and the United Shore Pro Baseball League.
The USPBL has a similar makeup to the new women's league coming out, where it's 4 teams all in the same stadium.
Two and 1. I believe the Women's Pro Baseball League is starting soon. Is it, I believe, next month or in just a few days? Might be next weekend. Saturday, August 1st, opening day. Two and 2. Boston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, New York, the 4 teams, albeit they're not actually stationed out there.
But probably the 2 best baseball rivalries in the country.
Yeah. Got him. Big strikeout for Hunter Day, his 4th. And what pitch was it? Another slider.
Number 29, Jeremiah Bagora.
2 down for Bagora.
Yeah, a lot of horizontal movement there. It dropped right into the top of the zone, and by the time he saw it as a strike, he had already swung through it.
Bagora has popped. 14 homers a year ago, only 4 this year, but he did homer back on Friday off Griffin Smith. Holds the program record at Young Harris College for home runs. a step off.
Is that 2 people or the son of another old Harris?
I think it's 2 people. Three and out.
Do you give in to Begora, who is a cleanup man, or do you maybe try to face Pyle with the bases loaded?
Three and one. Well, trying to get on the pitcher's strike there to reinsert himself back into the at-bat. Doesn't mean you have to give in here, though. Soft line drive. O'Sullivan is there. He jammed him, and Hunter Day wiggles his way out of trouble in the 4th. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Ballers lead by 1 on Ballers TV.
Celebrating over 83 years in the Bay, Urban Seed Supply Company is your proven leading wholesaler serving the plumbing industry and do-it-yourself consumers. We have 5 branches in Northern California to serve you each with a great stock of free plumbing, heating, and machinery supplies. Visit us online at urbanseedsupply.com or come and visit our location in West Oakland at 2800 San Pablo Avenue at the corner of 28th Street and San Pablo Avenue and see how we can help you.
It's time for another edition of Green vs. Gold. Make some noise if you have a goal wristband. If your team green, make some noise. All right, this is the Rubenstein toiletable toss. Jackie is in green, Joey is in gold. The M&Ms in the background, we'll call them the hard candy shells. They're going to rebound on 3. You're going to turn around and then you're going to fire those toilet paper rolls at the toilet. 1, 2, 3. Go! Well, that's 1. Gold's got 1. Green's got 1. Was that green? Green's 2? Green's got 3. Green is your winner!
Gold still leads 2-1. Hang on to that wristband, folks. Winning team gets a prize at the end of the game.
Home half of the 4th. Nice job by Hunter Day. A couple runners reaching on a pair of walks, but he worked his way out of trouble to deal a scoreless 4th. TJ Rogers digs in against Joe Skapinets. 2-1 Ballers lead, looking for the sweep this weekend before they hit the road to Yuba Sutter on Tuesday. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Just the 3rd pro game for Rogers since joining the team on Friday from USF. And a little bit of time off in between his final college season with the Dons before then making his way back down from his hometown of Sparks, Nevada, to here. One, two. Got him. Skapinets has struck out 3 in a row. 5 for the day.
Center fielder, number 9, Isai Santos.
Time now for our Columbia Bank. Take it to the bank. Tyler, you have the honors for today.
Well, I'll just say this. This is not necessarily like a do this or this is better than this. This is just an appreciation for me to say I love Halloween. Halloween is just such a fun holiday every year, and the uniquely American way to celebrate it of dressing up, going around your neighborhood, you know, it's in not a ton of communities do you get to know your neighbors very well. But as a kid, I grew up on a block that there just weren't a ton of kids. But growing up, the block always had folks that would give out candy. We got to meet our neighbors, go around, get candy. And I understand you can't do that in every neighborhood, but I like the idea of that from a community standpoint, but it's just fun. My first costume when I was little was a Polywhirl. I was born in 1995. I was the perfect age for that. It's just a lot of fun. My parents, unfortunately, made me take most of my candy and bag it up and give it to the dentist, and they would weigh it, and based on how many pounds we turned in, we would get $1 a pound.
Really?
So we'd come away with a few Sacagawea coins. But I gotta say, my teeth have held up throughout the years, so maybe it was a good thing. Anyway, Halloween's great. You can take that to the bank.
I think my first costume that I actually remember is probably a Scooby-Doo onesie, I think. But I don't even remember trick-or-treating in the neighborhood. Like, we went to, I don't know where my dad or where my parents took us. We just went to like a strip mall, like a retail shopping center. We're just going up to, you know, these restaurants or these beauty shops. We're like, hey, you got anything?
The call of a strike is being challenged.
Got a challenge here from Blythe.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball. Oakland has 2 challenges remaining.
I'm surprised that Blythe challenged that. I mean, that's probably an inch below the zone?
Yeah.
Half an inch below the zone?
Well, I think for a first pitch strike, you got to be pretty darn certain that it's a ball for you to challenge.
I just don't know how he can be that certain that's out of the zone.
Noah singled back in the third. Hard hit up the middle, a base hit. Santos, after drawing the walks, now at second. And the Ballers have 2 men on with 1 out for Brendan O'Sullivan. Here is O'Sullivan. And one of the best hitters on this team in the month of July, batting .388 in July, coming into today. This might get the job done. It falls. Here comes Santos. Ballers double their lead. It's O'Sullivan who stays hot.
I think Scapinets has to be cursing his luck. It's the second time a ball has dropped in like that. And with where Folds is playing in right field, he just he has no prayer of getting to those balls. Now, albeit they might be Texas League singles anyway. We did see Michael O'Hara get to a ball like that the other day, but he is playing so far toward the gap in right center that those are going to fall in every time.
Here is Calora. Ballers have now scored in each of the last 3 frames.
By the way, for Mark Kahn and others keeping track, it's now 14 runs for Idaho Falls in 2 innings.
Oh, no. Oh, no. 1 ball, 1 strike. So that's what now? 54 runs in 11 innings? Oh my gosh. Great Falls is really going through it.
I think you just say, all right, hands up. We're going.
White flag.
We got you.
Throw in the towel.
I mean, I say that with the tongue in my cheek, but yeah, honestly, what do you do?
Who's left? Who's left available to pitch? I wonder if our friend from Great Falls, Max Abel, their broadcaster, made the trip. We do have a challenge here.
The call is a confirmed strike. Oakland has 1 challenge remaining.
Pressed their luck once many times there.
Because Max is, I don't know if he's solo or if he didn't make the trip or whatever the situation is. We're thinking of you. At least I am. 3 and 2. To do a solo broadcast, not the easiest thing in the world, but to do a solo broadcast after the opposing team's lit you up with 40. 3-2. Takes a lot.
Yeah, I forget whether or not he travels. He might. I just
for some of the in-state ones, I think he does. Maybe not to Idaho. Who knows? Payoff pitch. O'Sullivan does not go. Ball skips away. Grant can't find it, and that will score Blythe. It's a 3-run lead.
Now batting for third baseman, number 15, Jake Allgaier.
that is just spiked and maybe came up a touch early as if he was going to try to throw through to second base. And that ball went under the glove and it kicked way high up so that Grant had no choice to even think about making a play on it.
So after striking out T.J. Rogers, Skapanitz since has given up a walk, a hard hit single, a bloop single, and now another walk. And the Boise bullpen is going to get hot here out in right center.
But just now, the first tosses have been thrown. So Grant is going to take this meeting for all it's worth. And maybe you'll see Sean Persky make a very slow walk out after Grant has retaken his position.
Yesterday, Danny Sullivan delivered 5 innings. It was Dusang, Trout, Pascal, and Rose who closed it out for the Hawks.
Well, it was Allgaier that blooped a single over the second baseman in the third, just last inning. That brought in Oakland's second run that gave them the lead. And you're up 3. It's early. The pitcher, the starter, has thrown 90 pitches. And you make it hurt.
That was pitch number 91 today for Skapanitz. Allgaier with a bloop hit into right center on an 8-pitch at bat. That drove in Oakland's second run of the game. I think Jake knows that's outside, but he knows also that Oakland has 1 challenge left. There's still a lot of ball game left, so he's going to hold that in his pocket. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Buford on deck. 2 runs on 2 hits for the Ballers. O'Sullivan at second, Clora at first. 2-2. Allgaier delivered his first multi-homer game as a professional yesterday. His first homers in about a month. It's a great take. And now Skapanitz, the pitcher, initiates a challenge.
After review, the call is confirmed a ball. Boise has 1 challenge remaining.
Do you know what that is? That's Allgaier not challenging.
No.
And Skapanitz thinking that's a strike. So now, which would have been a missed call earlier, is now confirmed on a lost challenge for Boise.
Three and 2. Pitch clock is winding down. Check swing on the appeal, no. The bases are loaded for Cam Buford. Is Skapanet's going to see one more hitter?
I think they've got Cheney Trout warming up, who would be the perfect kind of pitcher to face Cam Buford. It's just, is he warm yet?
Here comes Sean Persky, and he has made the point. That's it for Skapanets. The last 5 have reached. He just walked his 5th batter. And with Boise trying to keep it a 3-run game, it's a call to the bullpen for the Hawks with the bases loaded and Buford at bat when we come back for 1 Ballers.
Hey, shout out to our free agent section down the third base line. We got singles out there. Celebrate the game, celebrate the Ballers, and hoping to meet someone.
I'd say sour Skittles, or anything sour candy. I love sour candy.
The best Halloween candy is Milky Way. I just love chocolate caramel. The bites, my favorite, just because it's like really quick.
My favorite, and definitely the best, has got to be Sour Patch. I'm more of a sour type candy guy, so I always got to go with Sour Patch Kids for sure.
I think they're really trying to get the Snickers for a little bit. Reese's peanut butter comes to that. But maybe it's freezing.
Best Halloween candy, I'm going to go with the Snickers, just because it's a classic. My mom put me on there when I was young.
Best Halloween candy for me has to be Fun Dip, where I got it as a sugary stick with sugary powder, and you lick the stick, the stick and the powder, and it's so good. The best Halloween candy is definitely 100 grand bars. You get a mix of that caramel, chocolate, a little bit of that, what do you call it, nougat, or, oh, the wafer, a little bit of that wafer too.
3-run lead for Oakland. 2 have scored here in the 4th. And with the bases loaded and Cam Buford at the plates, Sean Persky is turning to his bullpen. It's right-hander Cheney Trout. The submarine right-hander will face Buford. Up the middle. There's one. And Boise's out of the inning. Trout needs just one pitch to escape the jam. Ballers score 2. 3-run lead for Oakland as we head to the 5th on Ballers TV. top 5 here from West Oakland. The Ballers scored 2 in the bottom of the 4th, but left the bases loaded as they hunted for more, but Cheney Trout got the inning-ending double play ball against Cam Buford. And it's a 3-run game as Pyle takes ball 1 up and in.
Now, Gareth, I understand you had a chat GTP question.
I do.
Which either means chat gangsta, comma, Tyler Peterson, or chat Gareth Tyler Peterson.
Gareth Tyler Peterson. Well, it is our Halloween celebration in July today. And I think we just got to go with the classic. Just what is the best candy? What is the best candy in the game? It was asked by some of the players in between innings. Pyle gets into one, and it is not coming back. The former baller has come back to take one deep.
I want to ask, is that John Pyle's first pro home run?
Now batting the right fielder, number 7, Austin.
Congratulations, John Pyle, his first pro home run. 4 years in the Pioneer League.
How about that?
How about that? He got a 83. That's a hanging changeup at the top of the zone, 369 feet.
2-run game, 4-2. AJ Folds, the leadoff man for Boise, behind 0-2. I think some of the guys in that video, Isai Santos said 100 grand.
Ooh, I love me 100 grand.
That's deflected off of Day's glove. Though Sullivan's there, good reactions. And luckily, Day didn't deflect that too far from his second baseman. One down. I don't know, 100 grand, it like gets stuck in my teeth though. I love the taste and the flavor, but I don't like when the nougat gets stuck in the teeth there.
We have a couple answers. Netwanderer.com, or netwanderer_com says Reese's. Xavier says snowcaps. I'm down with the snowcaps, my friend.
What is that?
Those are those little, like, Hershey Kiss little trapezoids that are covered with the little, like, nonpareils.
Okay.
Isabella says sour strips. Copyright. TM.
I will never know what it's like to eat a Reese's because of my unfortunate allergy.
Affliction?
Affliction, allergy that my family seems to think I never have had.
I'll never enjoy an avocado, so there you go.
As I keep telling them, why would I fake an allergy for 26 years living on this planet? Why would someone fake an allergy for that long?
No, you'll enjoy it. Just try it.
When people come up to you and say, oh, you got to try this. This is the best. It's like, oh, does it have peanuts? Oh, yeah. Well, I can't.
Now,
I'd love to.
Do you have to read the back and say, this was made in a facility that may have touched nuts? And is it that one of those? Or?
I do look at that.
Okay.
As long as it's 2 words. Contains peanuts, I know. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
No go. No go. But shared in a facility with tree nuts, peanuts, you know, they're just covering their bases.
Yeah.
We're good. Rip that thing open.
Ben says for chocolate, whatchamacallits, don't know what those are. Non-chocolate, Sour Patch Kids. Aaron Blaylock's going Milk Duds. And I got to be honest,
wow.
Milk Duds leave a chalky taste in my mouth. I do not like the experience of Milk Duds.
My personal favorite is Twix.
Twix!
Left Twix or right Twix?
Twix is the only chocolate with a cookie crunch.
That's the other question. Left Twix or right Twix? I'm a right Twix guy. Mark said he's a Snickers guy. Here's Underwood.
Michael going with the gummy cola, or the gummy cola bottles.
Oh.
Home plate drum says Smarties.
Quick throw. B.
Yeah, I'll go with B. How did Jackson get on base?
He drew a walk. And he's got a wide lead at first base. Could be a pair. There's one. Turn to first. Got them both. The WCC middle infield quickly with chemistry.
Look at this drag of the back foot by Rogers. That's a shortstop that knows what he's doing right there.
So Pyle hits his first pro homer. It's a 2-run game. 4-2 Ballers as we head to the bottom of the 5th.
We have Pyle. His name's Chip. Before coming to Pastime Tattoo, his life was a mess. He was drinking too much, life left him, he was hanging around the wrong crowd, getting in trouble with the law. But then he started coming to Pastime Tattoo, getting tattooed all the time. And now, well, I mean, he still has all those problems, but he looks a whole lot cooler by doing them.
You too can have your life changed for the better. Come to Pastime Tattoo, 1394 East 14th Street, downtown San Leandro. Open noon to 8 daily.
Hey, Casey, what are you doing on a bike? Did you steal that from Miramite? Everyone get ready. The border and Casey are fucking hot dogs. Leading off for your Ballers, first baseman, number 16, Ibarra.
Halfway home here in West Oakland. 2-run lead for the Ballers after the Pyle home run in the top of the 5th. Pioneer League's home run leader stands in, Jeter Ibarra. This one is slicing foul. New righty on for Boise. We saw him on Friday, and he is back here today. It's Jackson Peters, who is making Can I find it? Can I find it? Can I find it? His 8th appearance.
Did you
of the
see
season.
that last breaking ball?
I caught a glimpse of it.
Oh, good Lord. It went from a ball for sure to the inside part of the plate.
To left, but a diving grab by Neves. He's playing deep, charged in, and he robs Ibarra of a hit.
But you know what? He wasn't playing as deep as Folds was, which was with his feet on the warning track, which is why he's able to come in and make that catch.
I still can't believe he made that catch yesterday.
Oh,
down the line.
Like I said, it should have won the game for Boise. That's how good that catch was.
Here is Moore. Is that on... Is that Buford who hit it, or no?
No, it was the second out of the inning.
O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan in the 9th. Down the line, but foul. To
Boy,
Tristan Moore.
I was about to say, he just pulled a pitch inside, he chased the ball, but he stands so close to the plate that was a strike.
I mean, he gets up very close to the plate. Underwood for Boise is like on top of the plate.
By the way, Mark has asked for an update. It's now 17 runs for Idaho Falls. We're in the bottom of the 3rd.
Here's Jackson Peters. How many does Great Falls have?
I take it back. 19 runs for Idaho Falls in the bottom of the 3rd. Trimble has just hit a 2-run home run.
Oh, wow. What a year he's having.
Maybe we're reading scores of the slow pitch softball league that also plays with all the PBL team names.
Ooh, great backdoor breaking ball from Peters. 2 down.
There's just nothing you can do with that if you're Moore. It's a ball the whole way until it hits that outside corner. It's a perfect pitch. By the way, nice easy game check for Chaney Trout, who throws 1 pitch, and that's the extent of his day.
2 down for TJ Rogers. Peters just wrapped up his college career at George Mason. Only 7 appearances for, I believe they are the Patriots? Yes, they are. Fly ball well struck to right, center, but caught by O'Hara. It's a quick 5th for Peters. 3 up, 3 down. 6th inning coming up. 2-run lead for the Ballers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time! Knocker, baller, knockout! And this is another edition of Green vs. Gold. You've got Jonathan in gold, Kevin in green. They're going to crash in 3, 2, 1, go! That ball's down, pop up and reset, pop up and reset. I don't even know how to score that. I think there was initially a win for gold, but then they opened it down. All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, dropped. One more, get back over here. Don't showboat yet. It's not over yet. All right, gold is up right now. This one could be for all the marbles. 3, 2, 1, go!
And Gold now leads 3-1. Remember, the winning team gets a special prize at the end of the game.
Well, Hunter Day is back out for the 6th. His longest start this season has been 5 1/3. So if he can record at least 2 outs or get through this 6th inning, it would be his longest start as a Baller. 2-run lead for Oakland as Riccio stands in.
Considering he's walked 3 in the last 2 innings, they'll probably keep a close eye on it.
75 pitches through 5 for Day.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's right where you want to be.
And hey, as long as he has that breaking ball still working, why not keep him out there for as long as possible? Former Fargo Moorhead Redhawk, who joined in mid-June. And there is a new season high, 5 strikeouts for Hunter Day as Riccio goes down for a 2nd time.
Boy, he really has these batters off balance. And that was a slider with some 7 inches of break off the plate. I mean, Kalura has had a great homestand, considering what he did with Smith on Friday and now what he's doing with Day today.
Yes.
He's been calling some really good games, and we would really like to see that improvement from JC.
Neves at the plate. Belts one to right center. Blythe is on the run, and it is gone. Avery Neves with his 2nd homer of the year. And it's a 1-run game.
Oh, he got all of that. was crushed 396 feet. And as a right-handed hitter, if you go the other way at Raimondi, you have earned that.
Second homer today for Boise. Here's O'Hara with one out. There is some activity in that Oakland bullpen. O'Hara now the left. Moore looks up, and we're tied. Back-to-back jacks from the Hawks. And it's the former baller, the Danville native, Michael O'Hara, who ties it up at 4.
Well, that's the moment he's been waiting for, too. Mike with his family in the stands and a lot of friends here. Goes yard with his second hit of this series.
Third homer of the year for Michael.
It's happened rather quickly for Day in this inning. It's the third home run he's given up in the last inning and a third.
And coming into the start, he allowed just 2 homers all season. He's given up 3 today, and that will be the last of him for today. As here comes Aaron Miles. Just 2 runs allowed through 5. He gives up 2 solo homers here in the 6th, and we're tied at 4. And we'll be right back.
Your attention, please. Manager Aaron Miles making the call to the bullpen, making his professional debut, straight from Alameda, number 20, David Thomas.
Aaron Miles makes a call to the bullpen, and it's the professional debut for the Alameda native and the Heritage High alum, David Thomas, out of San Jose State. Tyler, what can you tell us about David Thomas?
Well, he's a strike thrower. He always has been throughout his career. 2 years at St. Mary's, 2 years at San Jose State. He gave up hits in his college career. He did not walk many batters at all. Only 61 walks in 172 college innings.
Just 21 walks in 73 2/3 innings this past year, while serving as a key member of the rotation for the Spartans down at San Jose State. Here he is making his pro debut, and he's trying to get the final 2 outs of the 6th. This is Wyatt Grant, the catcher.
Now, I don't know if he's only going to be asked for 1 inning today. He's a starting pitcher by trade. I'm not sure if the Ballers are setting him up for a start next week. So you might just see him for a couple of batters.
Grant's 1 for 2 with a single. Well, back-to-back home runs from Neves and O'Hara have evened the score at 4. Chopped to second. O'Sullivan is there. And there's 2 away.
Do you know what? I love that O'Sullivan actually backed up on that baseball because he saw the speed at which it was coming, and he got a pretty good hop. Right now, Thomas coming out with 93, 92, which is some good velo.
Yeah, the velocity looks good. Well, the home runs shouldn't totally sour the afternoon for Hunter Day, who, again, pitched into the 6th and provided some length once again.
4 innings, or rather, excuse me, 4 runs, 5 hits given up in 5 1/3. Take that every day of the week.
Season high 5 strikeouts.
She should be 6 hits, 4 runs, 6 hits. For Boise.
Two and 1. Bogora has lined out twice. Even though he gave up homers, this was probably Hunter's best swing and miss outing in terms of getting swings and misses. Lined in the left, and it's a 2-out knock for Bogora.
Well, I'd agree with you there. 5 strikeouts? Yes, 5 strikeouts altogether. I mean, the slider really was working. He had Boise hitters chasing pretty much all day.
Which is funny because that's not really his game. He's not necessarily there to get a bunch of swing and miss. He likes to pitch to contact. He prefers to have his defense work behind him, but once he started throwing that slider and getting success with that slider, it just kind of compounded. As here's Pyle. First pro homer back in the 5th for the former baller. Only 10 games with the Ballers in the inaugural season. Good paint on the outside, and it's 0-2.
He's got some pretty decent spin. 2,400 RPMs on a fastball is just, it's 100 below major league average.
A little high.
It's just an overthrow from Thomas there. It was a changeup that Pyle hit out of the ballpark. Let's see whether or not Calori, you see him looking over to the dugout. Maybe trying to get a sign from one of the coaches on how to approach Pyle here.
Runner goes, and Pyle stays alive.
It's 91 on the hands. And they've been going away from Pyle. He's able to make contact, and I think that stung him.
Thomas, who's from Alameda, but attended Heritage High in Brentwood. Stayed close by, 2 years at St. Mary's, final 2 at San Jose State. Trying to keep it a 4-4 game. Line drive, caught by Ibarra. So David Thomas collects the first 2 outs of his pro career. And we go to the home half of the 6th. Tied at 4 here on Ballers TV.
Skip the parking, plan trip a day at actransit.org. AC Transit, moving the East Bay since 1960.
It's time for the Live Cheer Challenge, and this thing will not only measure your cheer noise, it will measure your movement. So you need to both get up and cheer and dance and sing and move around, and it will see all of that. So get ready. We're going to measure the energy of each section now.
We're tied at 4. Back-to-back home runs hit by Neves and O'Hara. 4-4 our score, bottom 6. Alex Hernandez is the new man on for the Hawks as he takes on Isai Santos. A wide strike for strike 1. 12th appearance for Hernandez. He's given up 28 hits and 29 runs in just 14 2/3 innings. Good changeup, throwing 0-2.
Well, Hernandez pitched a 1-2-3/8 on Friday, and so far today, the Boise bullpen has gotten 5 very quick outs in a row between Trout and Peters.
Santos has drawn a walk. He has also scored. One and 2. Bottom of the lineup, Santos, Blythe, and O'Sullivan. Santos is well on front for strike 3.
It's not often you see Isai with swings like that. I mean, that was a changeup, maybe a splitter even, with the spin it has, and he just had no chance there against Hernandez. Here's a guy that's had a good game so far.
Noah Blythe, 2 singles, 2 runs scored after receiving the day off yesterday. So Boise will head home tonight. They will host Glacier for a 6-game series this upcoming week. And the Ballers will spend 3 days in Yuba Sutter and then come back Thursday night and then begin a 6-game homestand against the Red Pocket Mobiles across 7 days.
And I'm going to say it, and I don't think it's an overstatement. If the Ballers want to try to go to the playoffs, they need to win today. I mean, it's a little bit hyperbolic, but a win today, a sweep will go a long way for this team.
On the ground, sliding stop, Jackson, throw, not in time. What a nice throw from Jackson at short, but he took a little long getting up after sliding.
Yeah, and you just look at the speed of Blythe. He's going to beat us by about 1.5 steps. There you go. Greg Zapolius all over it. 3 hits for Blythe today.
Well, I know you had said it was hyperbolic that they have to win, but that's because you used up all those perhaps games, those losses in that first week. Going 0-7 to start. So the margin for error is very, very thin. On the ground foul, 0-2.
You start 0-7. It's just the worst losing streak in Ballers history and the worst season in Ballers history, and you can very quickly start to kind of give up on what's going on. All of a sudden, you win 4 games in a row. If you can get to 5 here and sweep a team that was ahead of you, that is still ahead of you, that had a chance to go to the playoffs in the first half, then you can try to start to string some stuff together to get back to 500.
Low and away.
I think one of the big things in this game now for the rest of these 3.5 innings is the ability for Grant to hold the run game of Oakland to pretty much nothing.
He's caught 2 base runners trying to steal. Maybe it'll be a third here. Here's a little squibber to second. Underwood, nice job to get back as he was going to go cover the base. And if O'Sullivan just pushed it a little bit farther to his left, he got second and first, 1 down.
Not a hit and run as it's drawn up, but once O'Sullivan saw Blythe go, tried to offer him a little bit of protection. At the very least, the Ballers have a runner in scoring position in this inning and have one of their best hitters at the plate.
Here's Calora. Oh, what a pick from Grant. He's been a wizard behind the plate.
Now we do have a slightly more shallow outfield. You have O'Hara in center, who is giving Calora the gap. And then Neves, that's about as shallow as we've seen him today.
Grounded, bobbled, and recovered by Underwood. Ballers strand a single at second. 7th inning coming up. Hawks and Ballers tied at 4 here on this Sunday.
This is your last call for all alcohol concessions. All alcohol concession sales will be the first meeting of the 8th inning. So plan accordingly to get a cold drink and
It's the last call. That's right, it's the last call for merch too. So if you want some merch, you better get to the merch booth and you can be Quirkus. I mean, with Quirkus and Quirkus. What do you think your favorite piece of merch is here today?
Oh my gosh, my favorite piece would have to be this little script. Oh my gosh, I just want to get
We have some scratchy plushies here available now at the merch booth. We also have some new shirts. We have a ton of hats. I know that everyone loves Ballers Lids, especially on a sunny day. Quirkus, when you're in Fairyland, do you happen to know where your Ballers hat around to show it off?
Of course I do. My Ballers hat is one of my favorite accessories, and it keeps the sun out of my eyes. Oh, so good.
Quirkus, you're such a good salesperson. We really appreciate you. All right, everybody, get down to the merch booth right now. This is your chance to get all the merch.
Last call for merch. Come on down.
Seventh inning. Ballers and Hawks tied at 4. Oakland looking to sweep their opponent for a second time this season. And Boise is hoping to end this road trip on a high note. They've only won once since making the trip down here to Northern California. AJ Folds leads off. David Thomas still in the game. Collected the first 2 outs of his pro career in the 6th, and he's back out for the 7th. 0-2 on Folds, who's been on base twice. 2 hits, a run scored for the rookie out of Rogers State.
These two teams have played evenly today, and I think that's appropriate considering through 6 innings, both teams with 4 runs on 7 hits and no errors.
2-2.
Mark wants an Idaho Falls update. They lead 21-10 in the top of the 5th.
Oh, no. 21-10 in the 5th? How many pitchers Great Falls are in right now?
Hopefully not more than 3.
2-2 pitch. Check swing. There's his first pro strikeout. David Thomas has a professional strikeout, and it comes on this check swing.
Get a good look there. That's a swing and a half. Well, Mark talks about a football score. Today is the first day of training camp, which is why Aubrey Tolliver's not with us today.
Here is Jackson. Let's see the arm from Rogers. To first, not in time. And I think that's the right call.
Absolutely it was. It's about the same as the Blythe play, and Jackson's got lead-off kind of speed, and there's not a whole lot Rogers can do there. There you go. All right, so Underwood in a 3-game series has bunted more than anyone else I've seen this year. You got him bunting with 1 out.
Boise leads the league in sacrifice bunts. He swings away here. Probably with nobody out. He would. Which he's only bunted twice for sacrifices, which seems a little hard to believe.
He's bunted at least 3 times in this series, hasn't he?
He's tried to, at least.
Tried to, at least, yeah.
0-2. But again, nobody in the league lays down more sacrifice bunts than Boise. They have laid down 25 this year. You compare that to Oakland. Oakland has laid down just 2. Got him. The high heat gives David Thomas now his 2nd pro strikeout. 2 away.
Well, that's a nice job there. That's 90 above the zone. And as we said, one thing that he has always had success with in the college rankings have been the control. And while he's given up hits being around the zone, he knew exactly where to place that baseball. I mean, that's just a perfect strike on the black.
Also keep in mind, in the Mountain West Conference, you're going to give up hits.
Dear Lord, are you giving up hits in the Mountain West?
You are giving up hits in the Mountain West Conference. Strike 2. Whether you're at UNLV or you're playing, I'm trying to think.
Utah Tech? Or
Yeah,
Utah State?
Utah State. Utah State, yep. Runner goes. Got him. David Thomas strikes out the side. And it's time to hit the Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. The Ballers and Hawks are even at 4 here on Ballers TV. It's a Planet Fitness 7th inning stretch. Your 7th inning stretch brought to you by Planet Fitness. A good game here on this Sunday. 4-4. Ballers up to bat as Allgaier leads off against Alex Hernandez. Allgaier, Buford, and Ibarra. He's reached base twice, RBI single in the third, a walk in the fourth. Takes a changeup on the lower outside. 2-1. And then how about that curveball on the high inside corner? 2-2. Buford and then Ibarra. 4 runs, 7 hits for the Ballers today. Go 2-2. And it's now 3-2. Ballers scored all 4 of their runs in the second through the fourth innings. Got him swinging. Hernandez with his second strikeout in relief.
And that's that same split finger pitch. Right over the top of it.
Here is Buford. Hernandez, the third reliever today for Boise. After Scapinet's lasted only 3 1/3 innings. Buford wants to use a challenge here. 1 left for Oakland.
After review, the call is overturned to a ball. Oakland has 1 challenge remaining.
Ballers are 4 out of 5 with their challenges today. 1 challenge left for both sides. Check swing doesn't matter. That's a perfectly placed slider. 1-1. The last Ballers sweep was against Red Pocket, second weekend of the year. Win today would be their second sweep. Bounced foul. 2-2 on Buford.
The difference between a 4-8 team and a 5-7 team, that 2-game swing that you would have to make up again to get back to 2 games under is just such a huge difference.
Watch out on the high slider, 3-2. Already dug yourself in quite the hole. Now, flawless, near flawless baseball is needed. Ball 4. I must say, after almost hitting him with that slider the first time, I'm a little surprised he went back to that slider again.
I'm surprised he didn't go to the split finger another time there.
Yeah.
Because even if he throws it below the zone, he's been getting swings and misses on it.
So go ahead run at first with speed.
Oh, wow, look at this.
And here comes Sean Persky. That's it. Hernandez throws an inning in the third, gives up 1 hit and now a walk. Only 27 pitches, and he's done. So, 4th reliever for Boise coming in with the go-ahead run at first for the Ballers in a tie game. Back here on Ballers TV.
Now pitching for Boise, number 23, Cameron.
We got some spooky pumpkin for us. Happy Halloween, it's the pumpkin head. Pumpkin princess.
Sean Persky turns to his 4th reliever today for the Hawks. It's now Cameron Witt who comes in here in the 7th. The Ballers have the go-ahead run at first and 1 down for Ibarra. First pitch is high. He threw on Friday, gave up a run on 2 hits, struck out 1 in the 7th.
Are you a little surprised by that decision? Because I think Hernandez was.
I'm surprised, yeah. I'm surprised.
1 1/3 inning, a hit allowed, a walk, and 2 Ks.
I thought he had been pitching pretty well up to that point. On the ground, in the right, base hit. Ibarra pushes Buford to second base. It's his 2nd hit.
Now batting the left fielder, number 10.
And there's 2 on with 1 out. Now, I would have been a little more understanding if there was a lefty coming in, because you have Moore coming up to the plate now. So you brought in a lefty, you face Ibarra, you face Moore, but no lefties that we've seen, I believe, in this series. Here is Tristan Moore.
The players available on the bench today are Miles Beal, who's a switch hitter. You've got Nick Leahy, who, of course, loves to pound lefties, and then Connor Smith.
Moore is 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Pops it up, but it will head out of play.
By the way, 1,922 today here for Halloween in July.
Buford at second, Ibarra at first. 1-2 now.
Well, last time up, they got Moore looking. They previously struck him out with a fastball above the letters. I would not be surprised to see them keep going back to that same spot until he can lay off.
Not choking up on the bat as much as he did in the last outing. And he goes down on strikes for a third time today. 2 down for Rogers.
Well, that time he got a changeup, looked like a circle change from Witt, and that thing dove off the plate. 2 outs. If there's something on the ground of the outfield, you better believe that Aaron Miles is sending Cam Buford home. Rogers has to come up big, though.
Big hole on the right side of the infield for Rogers. This is Witt's first professional season. Pitched collegiately at Westcliff, where he was an occasional starter down in Irvine. Oh, PJ reacted very late there. Four. Bottom of 7. Oakland led by as many as 3 through 4 innings. Boise with 3 unanswered runs. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not. 1-2. Rookie Rogers in just his 3rd pro game. Takes high.
It's a good take. Now on 2-2, you start to kind of turn the tables in this at bat a little bit. Make Witt throw you something.
Got him. Cam Witt. 2 clutch strikeouts with the go-ahead runs on base. And we remain tied at 4 as we go to the 8th here on Ballers TV.
There are special ticket and hotel packages available online right now. And when we return, we have an amazing homestand planned. On Friday, we are debuting our alt identity, the Oakland Blazers, for Grateful Dead Night, featuring an in-game block party on Saturday. It's Ride the Rally with our partners from BART and AC Transit. And Sunday, we're going to have the Oakland's largest water balloon party as we soak the town.
It's time for the final edition of Green versus Gold. And this one is going to be a battle between father and son. We have Solomon in gold, David in green, and we're going to need you to help us decide who has the best dance moves. I think Solomon, you should go first. You're up in Team Gold. Let's see what you got.
Well, what's going to give today? Here we are in the top of the 8th, a 4-4 contest between Boise and Oakland. Yesterday went to the knockout round after an 8-8 contest. We will see Neves, O'Hara, and Grant The hitters against Thomas. First pitch, breaking ball for a called strike one. Thomas has faced 7 batters. He's allowed 2 singles. He's struck out 3. This is his pro debut. That is a shard off of that bat for strike 2. The newest baller, Julio Rosario, is warming in the bullpen. The Dominican right-hander who just finished up, or I should say who just was released from the Sioux City Explorers organization. I understand he has got a very good changeup.
Former Kansas City Royals farmhand with Single-A Columbia in the Carolina League. Play minor league baseball in South Carolina. Sounds nice.
Oh, 0-2 to Neves, who homered in his last at bat. It's not Chase, the fastball above the zone here. O'Hara on deck, who also homered in his last at bat. This is to center field. Santos drifting and finally makes the catch. One away in the 8th. Here's Michael O'Hara. With his parents just sitting below us by a couple rows. 1 for 2 today with the solo shot that tied things up at 4-4. Curveball is down low, 30. The pitch count for Thomas in the 2 innings he's thrown. 1-1. Toward left center, that's going to get down for at least 1. Santos cuts it off, and that's a nice play to keep O'Hara at first. The thing with Mike, though, is he may try to swipe a bag.
He has stolen 6, has been caught just once, and they already tried to test Calora back in the 1st. Wouldn't be surprised, like you said, if O'Hara tests him here in the 8th.
Well, if you're Thomas, you got to focus on Grant, but you got to keep O'Hara honest with different looks. A late strike, 0-1. Both teams have a challenge left. If I'm Thomas, I'm just going right back to that same location. He does.
Well, even with the overturned challenges from today, Brian Klein is giving that outside part of the strike zone. And he's been calling it all game long.
And that's what you want, is you want consistency. Down the right field line. Blythe on the run. Blythe will let that drop. Not a ton he could have done about that.
No. Yeah, he's playing in the gap in right center.
Well, now for Thomas, you can go to just about anything here and try to pitch for the strikeout and not worry so much about the runner, O'Hara. In a 1-2 count. Hawks, of course, are going to want to avoid the double play, and they have the speed to try and get it done. Fastball is off the plate. I think if Grant were to reach, you may see Rosario introduced in the inning. There he goes. Swung on and missed. Kalura's throw is not in time. He slid to the back part of the bag. And that's a steal for O'Hara. It's the 4th K for Thomas.
It's a good jump. It's a good throw from Kalura, but O'Sullivan has to come and get that baseball. And that's a heady play by O'Hara to slide towards the back of the base. Not give O'Sullivan the time to turn back and then tag him.
Begora singled in his last at-bat. The first pitch is cranked to center, high and deep, and the Hawks have the lead. .390, 6-4. It's the 4th home run for Boise today.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, John Pyle.
Here's John Pyle. Well, it's a little bit like last game. Oakland scores the first 4, or I take it back. Boise puts up the first. Oakland scores the next 4. And now Boise with the next 5. He's going to take the baseball, Aaron Miles. In comes Julio Rosario with 2 outs in the 8th. We'll take a break. Boise has taken the lead, 6-4.
Manager Aaron Miles making the call to the bullpen, making his Ballers debut, number 30, Julian Rosario. Julio Rosario.
The new right-hander is, and this is exciting to say, the first Dominican player for Oakland. It's number 30, Julio Rosario from Azua in La República Dominicana. He is 24 years old, Dominicana, I should say, and he just finished up some time with the Sioux City Explorers. He was a young right-hander out of the Kansas City organization. Played a couple years at the A-ball level in Columbia, had some pretty good numbers. And for David Thomas, I got to say, he's right now the losing pitcher of record, but I really liked what I saw today, and I think you did as well, Gareth.
Yeah, I was impressed. 4 strikeouts, 2 in the 3rd innings, 4 hits allowed, no walks. You know, you hang a slider against Begora. That's really the only mistake he made.
Pyle's going to challenge.
The ball is challenged.
The call is overturned to a strike.
Oh, excuse me.
Kalura challenged.
I beg your pardon.
Oakland has 1 challenge remaining.
It was 95 at the top of the zone. 95 at the top of the zone. Kalura challenged it and went from ball to strike. Swung on and missed, 94.
The previous pitch was 95, 94 now. A lively fastball thus far from Rosario.
'96. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. And the inning is over. Ballers trail by 2 going to the bottom of the 8th on Ballers TV.
Some Ballers Championship rings. Here's your anniversary. You're the Ballers fan of the game.
Okay, Ballers fans, if you think we're about to lose this one, no.
Here's what's about to happen. The greatest comeback in the history of baseball.
We prove it time and time again. We will come back.
But we can't do it alone. We're going to need your help. Us on the field and you in the stands.
We need you to get loud. Real loud. We feed off your energy, so you gotta bring it right now. Come on, Oakland. Oakland, make some noise. Come on, Ballers fans. You can do better than that.
Ballers are trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 8th. In comes Zan Rose, who blew the save yesterday for Boise, although you could say he only made one bad pitch, and it was a 2-run shot to Jake Allgaier. He's on here in the 8th against Santos.
Yeah, perhaps a 6-out save situation here for a guy that's he's collected 8 saves this year for Boise.
I don't mean to jump to conclusions, by the way, but a nice 3 first pitches from Julio Rosario. To right. It's deep. Did he get it? Oh, he did! Isai Santos! A skyscraper! It's a 1-run ball game. I didn't think it was going to have the distance.
Well, I didn't think so either, but that ball just kept going and going and going. I mean, he like backspin that to right center. 380 feet, 101 off the bat. Rose left that up and in. And what do you know? They get that 1 run back.
Blythe takes his strike. A 3-hit game for Blythe, 3 singles. Legged out an infield single for the last in the 6th. Swings and fouls that past James Harris, who shimmies out of the way just slightly. Oh-2. Nice take.
And on our Sonic Internet home run tracker, the 112th home run hit this season by the Ballers.
Blythe waited back on that one and He got a hanger.
I have 2 and 2 as a count. You got 1 and 2?
What did I say?
I thought the first pitch was a ball.
I thought the first pitch was a strike. Is it 2 and 2 or 1 and 2? I think it's 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Well, I guess we'll see here. Toward right, Foltz has it. 1 out for O'Sullivan.
Now batting second baseman number 8, Brendan O'Sullivan.
Noah's hit the ball hard 4 times today.
Sullivan an RBI single in the 4th. 1 for 2 today. Ballers still trail by a run here. Underneath it, got fooled. Who is it? Who is it? It's the pitcher. Jeez Louise. 2 outs.
The pitcher calling off his infield that time.
Well, listen, Zan Rose, there's one guy you certainly can call off, and that's your catcher. It was his ball, I suppose, more than anyone's. You just don't see many P1s in the scorebook very often. Here's Kalura. That's hit to right field. It's high, it's deep, and it is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 9th. The Ballers trail by 1 on Ballers TV.
Ballers fans, we're going to need you to make some noise for the Oaklandish Cannon.
In the 9th, Ballers trail by 1. Top of the order for the Hawks, Folds, Jackson Underwood against Julio Rosario. 3 fastballs to John Pyle, 3 strikes for his first Oakland strikeout to end the 8th. He faces Folds. This ball at 94 above the zone. It's 1-0. Side 2-0. Again, fastball, changeup, slider. We understand the changeup is the best pitch of the 3. There's a strike. 2-1. Both teams with one challenge less. Oakland has gotten 5 correct. Strike 2. 94 at the top of the zone, and now maybe we see the first changeup, the cambio.
Cambio.
No, 95 way above the zone. 3-2. Here's the payoff. It swung on and missed. There's the cambio. 2 Ks for Rosario.
Now batting shortstop number 1, Daryl Jackson.
I'll bring up Daryl Jackson. A little itch that's telling me beware a bunt here. First pitch. Jackson takes strike 1. 95 on the outside corner. And it's not a Matthew Maloney, I'm going to use all of my body to throw this pitch. It's kind of an easy 95, I have to say. Oof. Broken bat. Jake Allgaier, 2 outs.
And Maloney, when he delivered 95, it was like an upper body, lower body workout. But with Rosario, it just seems a little bit, I don't know, more graceful is the word. I don't know if it's graceful, a little more, just a little more smooth.
Matthew Maloney throws that pitch the way I would have to do what Matthew Maloney did to throw 85.
Yeah.
And it's in Underwood.
It's no slight on Maloney by any means.
It's just a different delivery.
Yo, 100%.
Oh. There's the change again.
An 88-mile-an-hour changeup.
Not that time. 1-1. Two and 1.
With Rosario, he just kind of rocks back and then lets it fly, but it's just like an easy 95 when he delivers.
Too high again. So 3-1 to Underwood. Got him. Now 3-2. Got him to swing. See what I meant to say. Well, right now, Underwood helped him out too.
Oh, he did. You go back with the heat. You could throw a changeup here.
Shake off. What's he shaking off to? It was the fastball, and Underwood fouls it away. For the Ballers in the 9th, Allgaier, Buford, Ibarra.
Pitch clock was going to wind down.
Fouled back again, went back to the fastball. Underwood's starting to time it now. You could stay up and try to get him to chase and stick with the fastball. It's down low, it's ball 4. It was the fastball again.
Now batting the first base.
So it's a 2-out walk here in the 9th, and the most important part of this game right now is keeping the deficit at 1. It's Ryan Riccio, who is on sombrero watch, 0 for 4 with an RBI and 3 strikeouts. And he'll ambush you, so Rosario's got to be careful. First pitch swung on and missed at 95. Underwood took a huge secondary, and if he would have ran off of it, he would have had second base standing up. Popped up, and it's out of play. 2 fastballs, both at 95. It's an 0-2 count.
Trust your catcher, Calora. Let me throw that change. Low in the zone.
Oh, just, boy, did Recio ever chase that pitch. 94. I mean, that's
at the eyes.
It's like 6 balls above the zone. I don't know how he hit it.
I mean, that's like eye level to stay alive. Talk about expanding the strike zone.
I don't know if Calora would have caught it. Runner goes again. It's a pretty decent throw, and late. It was the changeup inside. Now a 1-2 count. Well, now a pretty big situation for Rosario. He's got to get this hitter. The 1-2. Underneath it, Allgaier doesn't see it. No one sees it. No one sees it.
Foul.
Oh, it's foul.
Oh my gosh. That could have been disastrous.
Everybody got their glasses on? I think Rogers is the only one that had any inkling of where that ball would have landed. Again, I don't know how Recio is getting these pitches.
95 eye level, just inside.
I think we may need to see the slider here.
Yeah. I mean, he is selling out.
.96 below the zone.
He insists on throwing the heat instead.
Allgaier, this is going to score a run right down the line. It was the changeup inside, and Recio pulled the hands in. It's a 2-run game again. A double scores a run. I mean, that is just a crazy at-bat from Recio there. That's a great pitch from Rosario. A change-up right on the inside corner. That's just the tip of the hat.
He tipped the cap, 7-pitch at-bat. Fought off fastballs at his eyes. And he's able to barrel up that breaking ball.
Neves takes ball 1. Rosario's got to find a way to get out of this inning now. Back to him, off of him, O'Sullivan, maybe a chance! Oh, they're gonna say out! Ibarra kept his foot on the bag, the runner tripped over him, the inning is over. 1-4-3, Ballers need 2 to tie and 3 to go home as we head to the 9th. Zan Rose trying to complete a 6-out save.
Know what you have to do. Forget about the crowds. The size of the school. Their fancy uniforms. No one comes into our house and pushes us around. Unleash the fury. If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game. In my book, we're going to be winners. Tonight, we stay and we shut them down because we can. I want you to get up now. Unleash the fury. I want all of you to get up out of your chairs.
Well, do they have it in them? A second game in a row. Allgaier, Buford, Ibarra down 2 in the 9th. First pitch is down and away. It was Allgaier that hit a 2-run home run in the 9th last night. That tied the game off of Rose. One and one. Allgaier a hit in 3 at-bats today. Out of play, now 1 and 2. Rose gave up the homer in the 8th. He made it a 1-run game. He's got a 2-run lead once again. And this is still a save situation for him. Well, it was a fastball that Allgaier hit out of the ballpark. That was a changeup in sort of the same spot that Rose gave him yesterday.
As Jake told us during our pregame interview, it was a pretty darn good pitch, that fastball low and in, but he just turned on it better.
Stays alive again, an off-speed pitch.
And he's staying low below the zone.
As I said yesterday, the Ballers need to get a man on to make it interesting. Fastball got him. 1 out in the 9th. Rose was able to get Buford to ground out to shortstop yesterday. The bat came after the 2-run home run from Allgaier. Swing and a miss by Cam out in front of the breaking ball. 0-1. That's hit to left field. Over is a left fielder. He leaps and makes the catch. Have we seen this before? A strikeout of Leahy and a fly out by O'Sullivan.
Not going to intentionally walk Ibarra here, but he's going to get a good pitch to hit here.
Ibarra sends us to center field. Back is O'Hara. He is at the wall, and that is gone. Well, 1 run, folks. A 25th for Ibarra. Another multi-home run game, and Tristan Moore will get to bat with the Ballers down 1.
I mean, look how low he gets down to get that baseball, just to flick it out to left center. Another multi-homer game for Ibarra.
All right, what do we got? Here we go. Ballers down 1, Moore at the plate. He tried to tie it up. 93 from Rose. That's as hard as we've seen him throw either of the 2 days, and it's 0-1. Out of play. So 2 fastballs to Moore, both in the zone. And it's 0-2. One strike away is Boise. And Moore stays alive. He's got a challenge in his back pocket. He's got to find a way to get on base. By hook or by crook. Down the line. Pretty deep. At the wall. It's off the wall. And Moore will be at second. TJ Rogers.
We might not, or we'll get a pinch runner here.
Yep. Miles Beal will pinch run for Tristan Moore. TJ Rogers did not face San Rose yesterday. And now, are we going to get a pinch hitter as well?
Leahy, Smith, and
it's going to be Leahy. Now, Leahy saw Rose yesterday, and Rose struck him out. So he's going to get another shot at it. The tying run is at second. John Chalupa will come out and talk the scouting report for the new Ballers hitter. Well, these outfielders will be tested. If there is a ball hit by Leahy to the outfield, Beal will be sent home. Leahy was not able to make contact yesterday, though. And he was dispatched by a slider by Rose.
Well, he should know that a healthy dose of sliders, perhaps, is coming his way.
On any pitch, the game could end, and either team could be the winner. Here we go. Again. Low. Strike, Leahy will challenge. Right about the same spot. Don't leave it in your back pocket.
Review, the call is confirmed. Oakland has no challenges remaining.
1-1 on Leahy. It is confirmed. Two and one. That was the slider.
been all off speed so far, 3 straight. Does he see a heater here, or is he going back to another slider?
It was an off-speed pitch that Tristan Wolf threw to Leahy when he had his walk-off home run. Strike at the knees, 92. There's the fastball. Now 2-2. Now Leahy's going to have to protect. He cannot be choosy anymore. Great take.
Not an easy take
Great
at all. That's where Rose wanted it.
It's a perfect pitch. It might be the exact same pitch he got him on yesterday. 3-2, 2 outs.
He might go back to that again.
Got him. 93 down the pipe, and Rose gets the save. A heck of a finish today as the Ballers drop the final game of the series, and the Hawks escape Oakland with a victory. We'll take a break and come back for our Ballers postgame show on Ballers TV.
All right, as you know, it's a family day today, so if you are here with kids, you can line up in Scrappy Town. All the kids will have a chance to run the bases, line up in the right field gate at Scrappy Town, and then after that, all the players will be lined up to sign autographs right here out the first base gate. And the Ballers have just won back-to-back series. Despite not winning today and getting the sweep, we did win the series against the Boise Hawks after winning a series against the Long Beach Coast. And coming up next Friday, we're going to be back here as the Oaksterdam Blazers, so make sure to check out Friday night, Grateful Dead night, right here in historic Raimondi Park. Thank you all for coming. Remember, it's about to be time to run the bases.
Welcome back to Raimondi Park on our Ballers postgame show. 7-6 the final, the Hawks win. And what a great game we were treated to today. High drama for 2 nights in a row. And the Ballers open up the series with a complete game as well from Griffin Smith, Tyler Peterson with Gareth Kwok. So everything you could hope for as a Ballers fan except the win today. They trail by a run in the 9th, or 2 runs in the 9th actually. They get one back, they can't see it through. But definitely some positives to take into the next series. It's not the sweep we had hoped for, a sweep that might have made a second half run more possible. You can still take the momentum into the next series, though.
Oh, certainly. And, you know, with the pitching today, you're still encouraged with what Hunter Day did, despite a tough 6th inning. But, you know, for him to put up the numbers that he did, record a season-high 5 strikeouts. And then David Thomas in his pro debut, 4 strikeouts in 2 1/3 innings. There was some life to Julio Rosario and the fastball that we saw. But, you know, at the end of the day, you have to take care of those little things. And Boise took care of the free base in the 9th, the walk, a couple of timely hits from Bagora, a timely hit from Riccio as well. So, look, it's a Boise team as well that's also fighting for a playoff spot. They're trying to prove themselves, and after a tough start to their week on this Northern California trip. So, give them credit, give their bullpen credit for bending but not breaking in the end. And Oakland has something that they can look forward to heading into this soft spot in the schedule where you're heading to Yuba Sutter for 3, and then you got Red Pocket for 6. This is a real chance for them to really gain some more ground here. Of course, you might need some help along the way.
And you look at the staff today. I don't think I've said this many times, but this is probably one of the best performances of a pitching staff that gave up 7 runs I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, everybody.
They looked sharp, as did Thomas and Rosario. And for the Ballers, only using 2 bullpen pieces and 2 guys that I think we're expected to see in a starting capacity next week, if not piggybacking off of each other. Thomas and Rosario, they brought it.
Yeah, they brought it. No, Thomas was, I mean, painting those corners exceptionally well with the fastball. And then Rosario, who lit up the radar with 95, 96 a couple of times. So, yeah, you got to figure out who's going to take over Aiden Rissy's spot in the rotation with his spot due up for Wednesday, with Reed Butts likely to go on Tuesday. So Jim Dietrich, Aaron Miles are going to have to figure that out. But to have only 2 relievers today in this game, and they showed some real signs, I think was very encouraging.
All right, we'll take a break, get you some scores, wrap up the homestand on the other side on Ballers Postgame. Here we are back at Raimondi Park after a 7-6 final. The Hawks over the Ballers. Let's look at some scores around the league. Glacier picks up a win in their weekend series against Ogden, 9-6. They win. The Paddleheads 10, the Mustangs 5. That game sees, I believe, Missoula sweep Billings. Long Beach, an 8-0 shutout of Red Pocket. Modesto and Yuba Sutter have just gotten started, but in the top of inning 8, the Voyagers have put the heat on the Chuckers. It's 16-26.
Oh my God.
I take it back. It's now 20-26 as Trey Cruz just hit a grand slam.
Oh my goodness.
So
is this week 2 of the college football season?
I don't want to hear anything about Raimondi Park the rest of the year. I will not be tuning into the end of that game, but I will check the score maybe before I go to bed tonight if it is over by then. Well, it's a weekend where we were hoping that what we saw down in Long Beach wasn't just the Ballers catching a few good breaks due to the Long Beach defense and a couple of 50-50 games just happening to go their way, but a team that's actually playing better baseball, and I think we have seen that.
Yeah, no, we have. I mean, the defense has been great, and then some timely hitting from the offense. And, you know, we've talked about the pitching all throughout the course of this season. If they can just keep continuing to stack good outings upon good outings, and, you know, you were encouraged despite the result today. Hunter Day, 5 in the third innings, you know, gave up a couple home runs that probably are not going out if it's at a different ballpark. But then David Thomas, 4 strikeouts and 2 in the third innings himself. And then, these newcomers are still adjusting. Tristan Moore, TJ Rogers for the Ballers. You're hoping for more good news with Tremaine Cobb as he recovers from the knee injury. Maybe back in some capacity this week, who knows? But you just want to keep up this good momentum until your shortstop gets back and can ultimately make a big impact and difference.
Well, while Trey is eligible to return on Tuesday, I do not think we will see him join the squad as an active player until probably next weekend. So we're going to hope it's sooner rather than later. This team right now has won back-to-back series. We can say, hey, that's great. Does it put them back in the playoff race? No. So they need to, if they want to get back in this playoff race, a team 4 games under 500 in the second half is have a big week next week. They might have to go up to Yuba and sweep them.
Yeah, that might be at this point, you got to be, again, near flawless. There's really not much room for error. You've already lost the first 7 in a row. And in a 48-game half, 30 wins is just like the threshold, sort of the bare minimum to even, think about being considered for a playoff spot. We saw the paces that Billings and Long Beach put together in the first half. So there's going to be some near flawless baseball that's got to be played if the Ballers want to defend this title.
Well, we've terribly enjoyed having you along for these last 3 games. We hope you've enjoyed it as well. A fantastic series from an impartial point of view, and a complete game for Griffin Smith Friday, and then 2 very close dramatic games in the 9th inning on back-to-back days. Today, the Ballers lose by the score of 7-6. I want to thank Gareth Kwok, who's been alongside all weekend. It's been great to be back in this booth for the 3 games. I want to say, Nico, muchas gracias. Un buen fin de semana. Bueno, bien, mucho. Whatever I'm trying, you understand what I'm trying to get at. Thank you. Yeah, so it's a wonderful weekend, and my Spanish only gets me so far. So thank you so much. And we will see you next Friday for a 6-game series with the Red Pocket Mobiles. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening.